Greetings everyone, good evening. New Time Travel Jaime 88. Welcome back to my channel. In a celebration of the 9th anniversary of Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, which was released back on March 25th, 2016. In a celebration of the 9th anniversary of the movie, I am going to show off my entire Batman and Superman VHS collection 2025 edition. Yes, to celebrate the 9th anniversary of Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, which was released in theaters back on March 25th, 2016. So this is an update one. I have 3 copies of the 1989 VHS of Batman. I have 3 copies of Batman Return, 1 copy of Batman Forever, 2 copies of Batman and Robin, plus I have 2 copies of Superman the movie, 2 copies of Superman 2, 2 copies of Superman 3, and 1 copy of Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. I am a huge DC comic fan, and one of my favorite superheroes is Superman. Oh yes, my favorite movie heroes of all time. Batman's also my favorite, but Superman, good film series. Okay, now, before I show off all these films, different copies, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Joshua Cook. Josh, if you're watching this, your videos are excellent, dude. Keep up the good work. Make sure you check out his channel on YouTube. I will put the link in the description down below. And another shout out to the CinematicOtaku. The CinematicOtaku, your videos are also excellent as well. Make sure you check out his channel. I'll also put the link in the description below. So, I'm going to put the camera right down on the tripod, right? So, there we go. I'm going to straighten this out here. There. That's more like it. Let's get started. Okay. First up, here's the 1989 VHS of Batman. This is the screener copy of Batman. My first ever Warner Brothers screener tape. And if you look right here, it says, compliments of Diet Coke, not for sale or rental. Says right here, plainly see. The movie of the decade, says Eric Preminger of KGO TV, San Francisco. 4 stars, spectacular entertainment, says Jack Garner of Gannett News Service. A triumph, you can't take your eyes off it, says Peter Travers of Rolling Stone. Batman starring Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. The movie also stars Kim Basinger, Robert Wuhl, Pat Hingle, Billy D. Williams, Michael Goff, and Jack Palance. Directed by Tim Burton. Digitally processed, rated PG-13. It's closed caption. The running time of this movie is 126 minutes. Here's a tape with the sticker label. Miller used to own this tape. Compliments of Diet Coke and Warner Home Video Incorporated. Here's the end label. And the print, the week and year code says the 39th week of 1989. Okay. Now, the way this film opens up, it begins with a Diet Coke commercial featuring Alfred the Butler, followed by the FBI warning screen, the 1986 Warner Home Video logo with a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Incorporated, a Warner Communication Company, the 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, the Golden Shield, a Warner Communication Company, Batman variant, and start of the movie. Now, after the movie is over, it has the end credit with the song Scandalous, performed by Prince, and it says distributed by Warner Brothers a Warner Communication Company. This copy does not have the Warner Brothers catalog commercial because this is a screener copy. And I believe in the beginning it says property of Warner Brothers, Warner Home Video. Yeah. I know my friend Joshua Cook has this copy along with Homestead Hobbies, and Jordan Rios also has this copy as well. Now, let's move on to the actual retail copy of Batman, the VHS. This is a sale copy without the word for compliments of Diet Coke. And Warner Brothers discontinued the word of family classic or action drama. They removed it in around 1989. Same thing. The barcode is a bit different. Oh, actually, same thing. Yeah. But here's the sticker label for Batman. 2 print dates. August 10th, 1989 and August 11th, 1989. Batman opens the exact same way with the Diet Coke commercial, followed by the Warner Brothers catalog commercial featuring Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. Then it goes to the FBI warning screen, the 1986 Warner Home Video logo with a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Incorporated, a Warner Communication Company, the 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures Golden Shield, a Warner Communication Company, Batman variant, and start of the movie. And at the end, it has the same end credits with the music and distributed by Warner Brothers, a Warner Communication Company. This one has the dial tone at the beginning. And I believe it's the screener copy does have that as well. Nothing at the end. Alright. Now, let's take a look. Here's the another copy. The color is different than this one. We'll compare that. But if you look right there, it says Batman singles and a gift set. Sticker label. Print date May 8th, 1997. This copy opens up with the FBI warning screen, the 1997 Warner Home Video logo, the 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, Golden Shield, a Warner Communication Company, Batman variant, and start of the movie. At the end, has the same end credit, the exact same end credits. All right. Up next, here's Batman Returns. This is a 1992 VHS, the 1992 film. And fun fact, this is the first movie to be in Dolby Stereo Digital, or Dolby Digital. Spectra recording. Yep. Batman Returns has Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, and Michelle Pfeiffer. And this film also has Christopher Walken, Michael Goff, Pat Hingle, Michael Murphy, directed by Tim Burton. And this movie also has a cameo appearances by Paul Rubens as the Penguin's father, or the real name is the Cobbler. I forgot what the name of the Penguin. But it also has a cameo by I forgot the actress name. She also played the Penguin's parents. The same lady who was in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, the same lady plays Simone in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I can't remember who's this lady actress. If someone knows, let me know in the comments below. sensational. A fun house of comic and crazy surprise, says Pat Collins of WWOR-TV. And here's the stills from the movie. Explosively entertainment, says Peter Travers of the Rolling Stones. Rated PG-13, digitally processed. The running time, once again, is 126 minutes. And I know the first film is also PG-13. The running time is also 126 minutes for Batman. Yep, 126 minutes. Here's the ink label for Batman Returns. The print date is 2 print dates. October 2nd, 1992 and October 4th, 1992. Alright. I love that noise, make that. And here's the another copy. This one is much lighter than this copy. If you let me compare it to that. This one has a different coloring. This one is like light blue, and this one is like a dark blue with purplish color. And if you look right here, the barcode says Batman Returns single in a gift set. This has a different barcode on there. Take a look at this. This one has the sticker label copy. The print date, September 2nd, 1992. Okay, now, both the original and the reprint copy, well actually technically say both has the same print date, but if both tape opens up with the FBI warning screen, the 1986 Warner Home Video logo in a still variant, a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Inc., a Time Warner company, the 1990 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, and start of the movie. After the movie is over, it has the song Face to Face by Susei and the Banshee, and it has distributed by Warner Brothers, a Time Warner company. How cool is that? Both copies. Piece of cake. Alright, let's move on to this particular copy. This copy is the same one, but if you look up there, it says Warner Brothers Hits sticker label on the top. Here's the ink label for this one. And this is a later printing. March 10th, 2003. But this is a 1998. This tape still uses the 1998 tape master on there. And I'm going to tell you this. This copy opens up with the FBI warning screen. The Warner Brothers 75 years entertaining the world with the 1997 Warner Home Video logo. The Warner Brothers 75 years promo. The 1997 Warner Home Video logo. The 1990 Warner Brothers Pictures logo and start of the movie, which is Batman Returns variant. At the end, it has the exact same end credits with this music face to face. Oops. All right. Up next, here's Batman Forever. This is a 1995 VHS with Val Kilmer, Tommy Lee Jones, and Jim Carrey. Also starring Nicole Kidman and Chris O'Donnell. Now, fun fact, Michael Keaton was supposed to play the third film, but he decided he doesn't want to return, and Tim Burton also didn't want to direct the third film. Alright, let's take a look at the back. The best Batman yet, says Pat Collins of WWOR-TV. And this movie also starring Michael Goff, Pat Hingle, directed by Joel Schumacher. And this tape also has, the movie also has Drew Barrymore and Deborah Master as Sugar and Spice. Nicole Kidman plays Dr. Chase Meredith. Now, Harvey Two-Face is, we all know, is Harvey Dent, Tommy Lee Jones. And I know, can't remember who is the Riddler's real name, but no, it's Edwin Newman, something like that. Yeah, I can't remember, but anyway, 122 minutes. The film is rated PG-13 for strong stylized action. Here's the ink label. The print date is August 29th, 1995. I remember seeing Batman and Robin. The first time I saw it on HBO back in 1996 when it premiered. The first two Batman movies, I saw it on television. One on CBS, actually NBC. And for Batman Returns, I saw it on the Sci-Fi Channel. Anyway, so yeah. Rest in peace to Joel Schumacher, who was in this movie. Batman Forever, excuse me. That's the name of the movie. Yeah, it's Batman Forever. And the movie opens up with the available on video November 1995 screen with the trailer for Free Willy 2. Then it's got Coming from Warner Brothers Family Entertainment. It has a trailer for The Amazing Planet Adventure, the Batman Forever soundtrack promo, the FBI warning screen, the 1986 Warner Home Video logo with a Time Warner Entertainment byline, the formatted screen, the 1992 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, which is morphed into Batman symbol, and start of the movie. After the movie's over, it has the end credits with the music. Look me, thrill me, kiss me, kill me. That's a song that's performed by U2 and Kiss from a Rose, which is performed by Seal, and it has distributed by Warner Brothers, a Time Warner Entertainment company. Pretty neat, huh? Oh yeah. Okay, now let's move on to Batman and Robin. This is a 1997 movie. The VHS is also from 1997 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney, Chris O'Donnell, also starring Uma Thurman and Alicia Silverstone. And this movie also has Michael Goff, Pat Hingle, Ellie McPherson. Directed by, once again, Joel Schumacher. And it's got the Boring Shield logo, the spines. It says here, constantly dazzling, ingenuous, breathtaking, says Michael Medved in the New York Post. Rated PG-13 for strong stylized action and some innuendo, and it's 125 minutes. Closed caption. All four Batman films are all in closed caption. Here's the ink label. The print date, September 9th, 1997. One of my favorites part is when Batman whips out a back credit card and it says, "Never leave a cave without it." And I can never forget. And then Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, saying, "A bad credit card?" They give him a bad credit card. They had the nerve to give the one of the greatest superheroes of all time a bad credit card. No, does not compute. Does not compute. Oh boy. I like that nostalgia critic review, and he said a bad credit card. Yeah. Anyway, this movie did not do well in the box office, but I still enjoy it. Yeah. And I know Arnold Schwarzenegger won the Golden Raspberry Award. Batman and Robin opens up with the FBI warning screen, followed by trailers for Quest for Camelot and Lost in Space, followed by the DVD promo, which is, I believe, the Toshiba DVD promo. Then it's got a trailer for Free Willy Free, The Rescuer, Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero, the animated movie. And it has a trailer for Wild America and Michael, followed by the Batman and Robin action figure commercial. Then the Batman and Robin soundtrack promo, the 1997 Warner Home Video logo, the formatted screen, the 1992 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, Batman and Robin variant. At the end, it has the end credits with the song "Is the End, Is the Beginning, Is the End," performed by Smashing Pumpkins. Then it has distributed by Warner Brothers, a Time Warner Entertainment company. Okay, up next, here's the letterbox copy of Batman and Robin. It says here, special widescreen edition. The back, same critiques, but it got the letterbox disclaimer right here. Ink label, the print date, March 25th, 1998. This copy opens up with the FBI warning screen, the Warner Brothers 75 years entertaining the world with the 1997 Warner Home Video logo, the Warner Brothers 75 years promo, the 1997 Warner Home Video logo, followed by the letterbox 1992 Warner Brothers Pictures, a Time Warner Entertainment company, and start of the film. At the end, it has the exact same end credits. Okay. Alright, let me adjust this. Now let me adjust this thing. For a minute. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. There. Hope this tripod don't knock down. Anyway, that's it for Batman. Let's move on to my favorite hero, Superman. Alright, let's start off with Superman the movie. This is a 1986 movie of the VHS. The VHS is from 1986. The movie's from 1978. And if you look right here, it says, without closed caption, the movie stars Marlon Brando, Gene Hackman, Christopher Reeve, Ned Beatty, Jackie Cooper. Also has Glenn Ford, Trevor Howard, Margot Kidder, Valerie Perrine, Maria Schell, Terrence Stamps, Felix Baxter, and Susanna York. Directed by Richard Donner. And this is part of the Family Classic category. Recorded on Dolby Stereo, even though it says VHS Hi-Fi, but this is still Dolby Surround. No, it's not Dolby Surround. The movie is mono. Let me zoom in real quick. Family Classic genre. The barcode is on the side instead of the back. The movie that makes a legend come to light. Here's the stills picture of Superman. Rated PG, 1986. 143 minutes. Here's the sticker label. And even though it says 144 minutes, here's the end label recorded on a Scotch tape. There is a print date underneath there, but I can memorize it. It's from October 13th, 1986. And it's got the Big W sticker right there. Yes, this is recorded on a Scotch tape. The 1986 VHS slipcover of Superman the movie. This tape still uses the tape master from 1983, but it has the updated FBI warning screen and a black background. The 1980 Big W Warner Home Video logo in a white background with a Warner Communication Company. Yeah, the Big W logo is blue, but the surrounding background is white. Then it has the 1972 Big W logo in a black background, reads in white, released by Warner Brothers. The Big W logo is also white as well. The dedication to Jeffrey Onsworth and start of the movie. After the movie is over, it has distributed by Warner Brothers. The next year, Superman 2 tag, the 70s blue MPAA PG screen, and that's it. Oh, this copy does have the low-pitched black screen of death at the end. Because this is a 1985 release, because it has the updated, because it has the FBI warning screen from around late 83 to 1984, which is a black background with the red warning screen. Black, white, and red. I know Jordan Rios has the condensed copy of Superman the movie from 1979 from WCI Home Video. The copy is 127 minutes. Warner did not issue this movie until the full theatrical film in 1983. Alright, here's the 1989 VHS release of Superman the movie. The same VHS slipcover, but this time it has the closed caption on there, as you can see. Digitally processed, Dolby Surround Stereo. The movie that makes a legend come to life. And if you look right here, it's at the WB logo. This was not absent on the 86 slipcover released, as you can see. The barcode is in the back. In the back instead of the spine area. Digitally processed, rated PG. And it says Registered Service Mark of the National Captioning Institute. Warner Brothers updated the new video tape master in 1989. Here's the sticker label. And I watched this movie. It is good. I forgot to rewind the tape. Here's the end label. 2 print dates. March 11th, 1990 and March 12th, 1990. The 1989 VHS reprint of Superman the movie. It opens up with the FBI warning screen and a black background. The 1986 Warner Home Video logo with a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Incorporated, a Warner Communication Company. The 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, Golden Shield, with a Warner Communication Company presents variant, plastering the Big W logo variant. The dedication to Jeffrey Onsworth and start of the movie. After the movie is over, it has distributed by Warner Brothers. Then it got the next year Superman 2 tag. All right. Now, I do also have the 1997 copy of Superman the movie with the boring shield. This one has the different cover. This is taken from Superman 2. The credits and the name is on the back. The critique is a little bit different. Sticker label. June 16th, 2000. This tape opens the exact same way as the 89 VHS copy. But on American Movie Classic broadcast of Superman the movie, my bad, from 1999 on the AMC on American Movie Classic. It has the 1992 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, a Time Warner Entertainment Company. Then it has a dedication to Jeffrey Onsworth and start of the movie. At the end, it has distributed by Warner Brothers with the next year tags, with the next year Superman 2 tag. Yes. And hopefully someone has, and I know there's a, yeah, because I remember seeing it on American Movie Classic. Hopefully someone will comment me and say, I hope you have the reconstructed broadcast of Superman the movie from AMC. Sadly, I don't have that blank tape copy of Superman the movie. I wish I have. But I also have the 2001 Superman the movie special edition. This contains 8 minutes of footage not shown in theatrical cut. 4-star, a pure delight. Terrific entertainment, says Roger Ebert's video companion. Special features before the movie. Original theatrical trailer and after the movie. Never before seen screen test for the role of Superman and Lois Lane. And it also has Ursula. Rated PG for some peril, some mild sensuality and language. The running time is 151 minutes. Extra 25 minutes. Here's the sticker, here's the tape with the dark sticker label. This is a recycled tape. The print date, July 22nd, 2001. This copy of Superman the movie opens up with the FBI warning screen, the 1997 Warner Home Video logo. Then it's got the theatrical trailer of Superman the movie. Then it's got Stay Tuned after the feature with Superman and Lois Lane screen tests. This VHS restores the Big W logo. The 1972. It says released by Warner Brothers. The dedication to Jeffrey Onsworth and start of the movie. At the end, it has the end credits in widescreen with the word distributed by Warner Brothers. This one omits this next year's Superman 2 tag because they removed it. Then it's got the film restoration credits distributed by Warner Brothers, a Time Warner Entertainment Company with the Warner Brothers website byline. Then it's got the Superman screen test, the Lois Lane screen test, and Ursula screen test with introduction by Lynn Stallmaster. There is the 188-minute cut that was also used on the ABC broadcast. It has more footage than this particular release. I know that one is out on Blu-ray. Alright, let's move on. Here's Superman 2. This is a 1987 VHS, and it says here, the adventure continues. Note, it has the golden WB shield. Nice artwork here, Superman with the twin towers in the background. Superman 2 has Gene Hackman, Christopher Reeve, also starring Ned Beatty, Jackie Cooper, Sarah Douglas, Margot Kidder, Jack O'Halloran, Valerie Perrine, Susanna York, Clifton James, E.G. Marshall, Mark McClure, and Terrence Stamp. Directed by Richard Lester. This movie is from 1981. And this is part of the family classic genre. Dolby Stereo VHS Hi-Fi, 127 minutes. But this tape is in mono. The whole film, the movie is in mono. Mono compatible. So is Superman the movie with no closed caption. The Man of Steel meets his match. This does not have the WB symbol in the back because it only appears on the front. No closed caption. The movie is rated PG. 1987. Sticker label. Here's the end label. There is a print date underneath the end labels. I'm not going to bother to peel it off. And the reels is yellow, but the movie is played okay. Superman 2 opens the exact same tape master from 1983 because it has the FBI warning screen and a white background, followed by the 1980 Big W Warner Home Video logo with a Warner Communication Company, and also in a white background. Yes, 1980 to 1986, followed by the 1972 Big W Warner Brothers Big W logo with a Warner Communication Company, which is zoomed up, and start of the movie. At the end, it has distributed by Warner Brothers, and it has the 70s blue MPAA PG screen, and followed by distributed by Warner Brothers, a Warner Communication Company, with the Big W logo and a red background. How cool is that? Yep. Next, here's the 1989 reissue of Superman 2. This time is in closed caption. The VHS cover, the cover has different coloring than this one. This one's a bit darker and this one's lighter. And this movie is recorded in Dolby Surround Stereo, VHS Hi-Fi, digitally processed. The 87 slipcase has that. And this movie is also in family classic genre. And there's the WB logo in the back with the barcode, digitally processed PG. Then it has the registered service mark of the National Captioning Institute. Here's the sticker label for Superman 2. Here's the end label. And there's a print date on here. July 31st, 1989 and August 1st, 1989. Superman 2 opens up with the FBI warning screen, followed by the 1986 Warner Home Video logo with a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Incorporated, a Warner Communication Company. The 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures logo with a Warner Communication Company Presents variant, plastering the 1972 Big W logo, the Warner Brothers and Golden Shield logo, and start of the movie. At the end, it has distributed by Warner Brothers, and that's it. No 70s blue MPAA PG screen. Same goes on the 1989 reissue of Superman the movie, because the first 3 Superman movies were using a brand new pan and scan tape master, because the first 3 Superman films recorded on Dolby Surround Stereo, and this also bearing the closed caption symbol. Up next, here's Superman 3, 1983 movie. The VHS is from 1987, and if you look right up there, this one does not have closed caption symbol on there. The movie has Christopher Reeve and Richard Pryor. The movie also starring Jackie Cooper, Mark McClure, Annette O'Toole, Annie Ross, Pamela Stevenson, Robert Vaughn, and Margot Kidder. That's Lois Lane. Directed by Richard Lester. Now, for Superman 2, Richard Donner shot Superman the movie and Superman 2 until he was fired by the Salkinds, and the whole completion of Superman 2 was shot 50%, and Richard Lester directed it, and he had to reshoot it. Margot Kidder has a small part in this movie. And this movie is in Dolby Stereo, no digitally processed. And once again, it's under the family classic genre. Here's the barcode. Here's the back. Superman versus the Kane of computerized crime. And here's the stills. Whoops. There's the golden WB symbol. Rated PG. 125 minutes. Superman 2 is 127 minutes. Here's the sticker label. It says WB Shield, Cheesy Shield, Superman 3, Dolby Stereo, mono compatible. Here's the end label. The reels are white. Superman 3 opens up. It still uses the tape master from 1983. It has the FBI warning screen, the 1980 to 1986 Warner Home Video with the big W logo with a Warner Communication Company. Then it's got released by Warner Brothers, a Warner Communication Company with the big W logo. This one does not have the Presents variant. For some reason, on the 4K release and the HBO Max streaming of Superman 2 and Superman 3, it has the release by Warner Brothers with a Warner Communication Company, because they could not find the older print of the big W logo, because the big W logo was recreated. At the end, it has distributed by Warner Brothers, and that's it. And this also has the low-pitch black screen of death at the end, just like the 87 VHS of Superman 2. Up next, here's Superman 3. This one, it says closed caption with the symbol on there. And this also has digitally processed Dolby Surround Stereo. Another picture. The back, the barcode's on the back as well. Digitally processed, closed captioning symbol. Notice. Sticker label. Here's the end label. Superman 3 opens up with the FBI warning screen, the 1986 Warner Home Video logo with a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Incorporated, a Warner Communication Company, the 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures logo with the golden shield, a Warner Communication Company plastering the big W logo and start of the movie. And at the end, it has distributed by Warner Brothers. And that's it. And unfortunately, Superman 3 did not do well at the box office because it flushed completely down the toilet. Because it has too much Richard Pryor. Next, here's Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. This is a 1987 VHS, but this is a 1989 VHS reprint. With Christopher Reeve and Gene Hackman, also starring Jackie Cooper, Mark McClure, John Cryer, Sam Wanamaker, Mark Pillow, with Mariel Hemingway and Margot Kidder. Directed by Sidney J. Furie. The movie's from 1987. This is co-produced by the Canon. Superman is still flying high. It's good fun, says Desmond Ryan of Philadelphia Inquirer. I love the artwork. Here's Superman, Lex Luthor, Lacey Warfield, Perry White, and Lenny Luthor. Once again, it says Family Classic. Here's the back. The Man of Steel declares war on nuclear arms. This is in black instead of red. And it says digitally processed Dolby Stereo. 90 minutes VHS high five. Here's the sticker label. Here's the end label. Recorded on a Scotch tape. When this movie was releasing theatrically, it was originally 134 minutes. Because of budget, Warner Brothers had to trim the film down to 90 minutes. And Warner promised the Salkinds $34 million for the budget, but Canon Studios slashed the budget and it gave the half of the budget to Masters of the Universe. The syndicated version of Superman 4, which is done by Viacom, has two scenes. One when Superman saves a little girl from a tornado, played by Christopher Reeve's real-life daughter Alexandra, and Superman stopped a missile in Russia. The Japanese Laserdisc release also has that. Now, the 1987 VHS of Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, the 1989 reprint. It has the FBI warning screen, the 1986 Warner Home Video logo with a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Incorporated, a Warner Communication Company, the 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures logo with a Warner Communication Company, Superman fanfare, and start of the movie. At the end, it has Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, and Canon film. And that's it. But the theatrical print of this has distributed by Warner Brothers, a Warner Communication Company. Okay, now, starting around 1999, 2000, Warner Brothers digitally remastering the Superman movies, and with the 1999 Warner Brothers Pictures, a Time Warner Entertainment Company, for Superman 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so let me put this back in there. Okay, so there you have it. That's my entire Batman and Superman VHS collection. Okay, Now, don't worry. I have the Batman movies on DVD and Blu-ray. I also have Superman movies on DVD, Blu-ray, and on Laserdisc. And I know all the Batman movies and the Superman movies are available in 4K along with the Richard Donner cut. The 2006 DVD of the Superman movie set also has the Richard Donner cut. And it also has the extended cut of the film. Okay, so that's it for this week's video. And make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on social media. And I'll catch you later.